What's up, guys? Mike and Ryan back. Podcast number
2.
So you say 2 in sign language.
Dos.
I wasn't going to actually say it. So we covered SARMs last time. That was a great video that we didn't mess up at all. Now, this time we're going to do my favorite. Cheat meals. We're going to go over cheat meals. What are cheat meals? Why do we take them? Do we take them?
Not really.
No, we don't. That's not what we do. So, idea behind a cheat meal. You work so damn hard every day of the week. Here comes the weekend. Here comes the pizza. Here comes the brownies, the cookies. You earned it. You did your did your due diligence, and now you get to eat your donuts. It's the 4 Ds. Just all right. So now, why are cheat meals so popular? What is this idea behind a cheat meal that makes everyone go crazy?
The idea behind the cheat meal is just to restore all of your energy that was lost in your
week.
hardly terrible workout.
Mm-hmm.
It went so good, you worked so hard, and now you deserve a huge fat meal.
The 4 workouts you did in that week destroyed your central nervous system completely. You were done. You died almost.
Yeah, you couldn't even.
You had to get carted out.
Your mitochondria aren't even working, so you just got to go straight for the whole.
Your sperm isn't working. You can't have kids.
Yeah, so you let me get the pancakes, and the ice cream.
I like pancakes.
I love pancakes too.
Now, the thing about the cheat meal, you really got it. All right, I don't want to be a cocky bastard, but there was a year where I worked out 1,000 times in that year. I was doing 3 workouts a day.
Yeah.
And I didn't take an off day for 8 months during that time period. You don't. That's all mental. You don't go through 1 week and need to cheat. You may need to refeed if you work extremely hard. You may need a day where you up your carbs just to replenish your glycogen. This is the idea behind how you should do it. You have glycogen storages in your body.
Yeah. So basically,
you more of the biological side.
I'm not going to go into it right now.
I'll let you do it.
We'll do this in later videos where we go really down into the biology and just so you can be better informed. But basically, if you're tracking what you eat, simply just track what you eat. You don't have to be a rocket scientist with it. Just track it. It helps so much.
And what are you tracking? What are these?
So basically, what you're tracking, first off,
on a very broad level,
you want to start with foods that give you issues. So any foods you cannot digest right, like for me personally, if I have any type of red meat, that screws up my whole system. Even my kidney values are off. That's just a genetic predisposition to me not being able to.
I was like that with beans
absorb.
for a while.
Yeah.
Beans and stuff like that.
So legumes and stuff like that have anti-feedings because they're plants. This will be another video as well.
You're doing a video on plants?
Well, no, like inflammation of digestion and how that could affect your gains. Yeah.
Decrease inflammation. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, where was I?
Talking about plants.
Like this. Alright, so basically, if you have a consistent schedule with your food, it doesn't have to be the same meals. Forget that. Just have a consistent meal schedule. You eat around the same time. You eat pretty much the same portion of the same things. Now, your body's dynamic. You have to realize this. You're going to need more food at specific times. Now, a cheat meal can work if you actually place it at the right time.
Exactly. Your cheat meal is, if you don't do your cheat meal right, this is what I hate about it. You don't do your cheat meal right is what I call a guaranteed surplus, which is what you never want to have. You never want to just have a day where you know your calories are going to be way further than they should be, unless they were way less than they should have been for days leading up. If I deficit 150 calories for 5 days in a row, then that's a 750 calorie deficit.
Quick math.
That 6th day, if I eat in a surplus of 750 calories, aka around 3 or 4 slices of pizza, I'm fine. I ended the week. If you're okay with ending the week the same way you started, then you're fine. You're going to be in the same spot. That stuff does affect your metabolism negatively.
It does. So you don't want to have a consistent cheat meal at least once a week. You need to have... Look, food is social as much as it is physical, right? You see cultures, they associate themselves with a whole bunch of food. They all have specific cuisines, etc. you get together with friends and family, you eat. You should allow this stuff in your schedule. Now, you just want to be, you don't want to be strict. You want to be calculated with what you do. So, if you know that you're going to be spending time with friends and family, try to stay strict as you can
Just
until
diet
that
down a
time.
little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta go down a little bit with everything else.
Yeah, so you just stick to your normal schedule, and then when you have that that opportunity to go out with your friends and family, indulge.
Ready for it.
Don't be afraid to indulge.
Exactly.
And it's normal.
A few things you can do, and this is coming from two guys who are very passionate about fitness and working hard. Don't let fitness control your life.
Don't.
It is not something you want to do. I've written down my meals, written down my calories after each meal. It is a mentally draining, emotionally draining process.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat because you don't want to write anymore.
Yeah.
And what I meant to say is that if you're gonna cheat, there are some cheats that are better than others. And my definition of a cheat meal is just something that the calories are just way higher than you would normally have at that meal.
Yeah.
And that obviously would mean that the fats are higher and the carbs are usually higher. The protein usually isn't as high. If you're gonna cheat, how about instead of doing pizza, do something that's got like a crazy amount of protein? People make foods. There are foods everywhere that the macronutrients are divided into in different portions. You can find a cheat meal that is full of protein. Now, your calories are still high, but if your protein has been low, a lot of people's protein is too low on a day-to-day. Some people are too high with it.
I was.
Like you.
Yeah, I had kidney issues because I was getting about 230 grams a day.
But make that cheat meal out of protein then.
Yeah. So after I had that issue, I did my own research. You really only need about,
I would say like 150, 200.
Yeah, do like
that gap.
that whole 1.2 like
It's like
kilogram
1.2
per
per
body.
weight.
Oh, dude,
freaking
that's
conversion
obscene. That's
factors.
just for the fitness industry companies to have you buy
Selling
more
protein,
powder
yeah.
because you consume more protein powder. They're gonna end up making more sales. We have an article on this on the website. Check it out there.
It's not even made yet. It's confidence.
You're gonna make it. What are you talking
Link will
about?
be right here.
It's already there. So
Yeah, it'll be on it on cheat meals. All right, am I gonna write that?
no, I'm writing it.
What?
Yeah, this isn't on cheat meals. I was talking about the.
Oh, you're talking about kidneys?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put that. I'll do one on cheat meals. Though. Broader topic.
We lost it.
Just that.
It's gonna be
Yeah, so something had happened with the computer. We had to edit that out. But just to get back to the cheat meal conversation we were having before. So just like we said, don't let fitness dictate your life. If you plan to be great and you plan to be the best, I wanted to be the best natural bodybuilder in the world when I first started, and that has kind of fizzled out. There are much bigger priorities than just being a gym rat 24/7.
Another thing to say: get your education. It's very important. It's going to set you up for the rest of your life. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. So if you're trying to be the Arnold Schwarzenegger of your gym, then you might want to let fitness control your life. But for everybody else who you have these other things going on, you saw the SARM video. That's just an intro to talking about how these things can affect your life. This is on the opposite side of the spectrum. Don't let avoiding cheat meals just contain your mind. Like, that's something we do, definitely.
Yeah, we haven't been as consistent as we have with anything.
I would like
really.
to be.
Lifestyle gets in the way.
Just
Work.
busy, work and school,
Yeah.
and now we're starting up the whole project now. So,
Yeah.
you like to eat when you're drained and you're hungry, and sometimes you don't even want to eat, but you like eating.
Your body will feel the chance when you should be like, okay, I need something very big. I need a surplus of calories. Huh. Oh, yeah. Your body knows best. Listen to your body. Biofeedback is the best feedback you can get.
And I would definitely advise research refeed meals. I do refeed meals. I work out pretty often during the week. Usually it gets up like 10 or 11 times. So I usually do a refeed like once a week. Just up the carbs. I normally, he's more of a low carb type of diet, just the way he structures things. I'm a little bit more moderate with them. I'll have one day where I just shoot them up. You just feel drained, and that's not just from the gym. That's from your 16-hour days that you'll have throughout the week. They all dip into your glycogen just to move around, just to be active. Your brain uses glucose just to function. So,
yeah. Basically, listen to your body. See what foods affect you most. Because if you're eating something and you keep eating it, even though you're waking up and you feel like absolute crap, and you know this feeling when it's going on, because it's not going to feel very good. You should track what you're eating, and
track it more on a mental basis. You want to eat the same stuff, basically around the same stuff every day.
Yeah.
You want to know what's in that.
Yeah.
You won't really find too many people who their diet is like a freaking, what's that thing called? Like
What?
a pacemaker, just up and down, constant fluctuation, just changing like crazy.
Well, like an EKG.
Yeah, EKG, electrocardiogram. Yeah, you won't find that. Usually your diet is more, you just eat the same stuff day to day. You want to try to be that, and then if you're going to have to cheat, one fluctuation, if you were on a hospital bed, you'd be dead, but this is not a hospital bed.
Yeah, so just experiment. This whole fitness journey it's a journey. So you have to figure out what's going on with what.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey across the world.
This could be edited out, so don't worry.
I think we're pretty much done, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch those cheat meals. We were not going to say they're wrong. A lot of people are, just like with the SARM video, we spoke about laziness. Don't be lazy with it.
Yeah, have some conviction for your craft.
These are, everything should be calculated. One of my favorite quotes, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. How long ago was that written?
I don't even know.
Forever ago. Generals today, all the army generals, they still read this book. Every battle is won before it's fought. Everything is done correctly. If something isn't done correctly in preparation, then it's done wrong in execution. So everything has to be calculated. That doesn't mean you're down with a pen and paper writing out calories day and night. Just know what you're doing. Batman doesn't lose a fight because he knows what he's doing. He beat Superman.
Even then?
He beat Rocky Balboa.
I don't know about that.
475.
But even then, don't be afraid to get crazy analytical at first. You'll learn from your mistakes. You'll see what's not useful.
That's not to put a limit on what you can do.
Yes. So I would recommend just go balls to the wall. Do everything you can.
Don't actually put your balls on someone's wall.
No, don't do that.
But that's pretty much all we got for this one.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Cheat wisely.
Yes.
Cheat rarely. Don't cheat at all, you freaking faggots.